Welcome to Penmon and Anglesey. I don't know if this is part one or part two. So we're just here for a few hours. I'm going to make a cup of tea in a minute. Very nice town here. There's a cave over there. Probably you can't see it. Some ships out there. Huge one there, making some really fast time. Just determined to go and play with those dogs behind me, and of course this is the Menai Straits, and I could have taken a photo a bit sooner because the tide has come whopping in. You could actually, when I got here and parked, you could actually still just about get across to the lighthouse, but the tide's coming very quickly, and we've got very high tides at the moment here. You can build a little going there. Seems to be a very popular activity at the moment. And there's the buoy. Tells you which side to pass. So there's a side on the lighthouse, so there's no passage on the land side. Quite a few people gathering here today. Mind you, it is a Saturday. I hadn't thought about that. Now, just as I was saying, you walk down that path, and the path was still open when I got here. But the tide comes in very quickly here. So there's Puffin Island. You can't land on Puffin Island, but you can go on a boat trip round it, which I have done. There's lots of seals. I've actually been on a yacht as far as Puffin Island, right up the straits from Morris. It is. Now I've been here down there when the tide's out. There's some quite nice sand, so I've been here fishing. Now I didn't catch it, but somebody I was with caught a very large bass right round there off the rocks. It's the birds perching on there, on the rock around the buoy, and you can see how high the tide comes in by the black lines on the buoy, black lines on the island, and you can see that it comes up onto those steps probably as far as the black paint on a good tide. Now we have got good tides at the moment, and we are going to be here for a couple of hours, so yeah, we'll come down again when we've had a cup of tea and see how high the tide is. You see how choppy it is there. So we'll just have a wander down here before we make a cup of tea in the Qubo. Find a bin to get rid of Jess's poo. Yes, Jess! Gosh, they pulled me over then. She's got a bad head on today. I don't know what's going on. She's being a little monkey. She's already barked at a child at the campsite. I don't know what that was about. So once the tide comes up later on this afternoon, this will be completely covered. All of this, you can see the seaweed's still very wet. Lots of rock pools here. Probably some crabs in them. Don't suppose there'll be any eaters. How far to go with Jess being a little monkey pulling me everywhere. Well, that's a deep one. It's a very deep one. There's some crabs in there. There's children with their nets. They're going to have some fun in there if they come down here. Very brave. Yeah, so you can see how deep it is now, and you could actually get across there about an hour ago. Less than that, half an hour ago maybe. Here we are, we're still here. We've had lunch. 2 cups of tea. And the tide has come in, so we're going to go and have a look. This dog is very friendly. Jess is not uninterested, thank the Lord. She's been in a very strange mood today, wanting to talk to every dog in sight. Now then, have I got... Yes, I have. Poo bag just in case she decides to do another one. So it's been very busy here today. We've got yeah, lots of people coming and going, and then a few people have been here for a while. So here is the lighthouse with the tide in. And as I said earlier, it's at the top of the steps. It's the high tide today. I don't know, these are spring tides, I suppose. Don't really know, don't quote me on that. And there was an interesting, I'll put some pictures on. It's gone now, but there was an interesting thing going on earlier with I was watching a blue boat with a strange looking thing in front of it, which it seemed to be guiding, and yeah, so I messaged my brother-in-law and found out that it's actually a drone that surveys the seabed, and they go out from Beaumaris. They're out all week and they come in once a week, download all their information, and then they go out again. And the little blue boat that was behind it, which seems to be guiding it, was just guiding it out to sea. It went out to sea anyway. Now I believe there's a lot of people watching, and I've left the binoculars in the awning, but I believe there's some dolphins out here, I heard somebody say. Now I did see something come up just then, but I don't know whether it was a dolphin or not, because there's a lot of seals around here as well. The guide for knowing if there's any dolphins is if there's birds diving, because there's the fish, the dolphins and the fish. The dolphins are after the fish and the birds are after the fish, so it's always a good guide. Now it's difficult sometimes, if you look out there, the choppiness of the waves looks like something like a fin, but it isn't. I mean, there are dolphins here, there are dolphins on this coast, but you've got to be lucky to see them. The last time I saw them was at Kemlyn Bay. Now, there are birds, but they're not really diving, so I don't know. Tide's still coming in. Just walk down to that path where we were before, just to give you an idea what's going on. Jess has calmed down a bit. She was very excited before. She had some biscuits, she had some sweeties, and we did have a little walk over from the camper van, and while we were away, a big seagull ate what were left of her biscuits, but she's not aware of that, so I'm not going to tell her. Now this is very close to the water for me. I'm not brave, I don't really do water, but you can see how far the tide's come in already, and it will come in further. Good job Jess isn't the swimming dog. She'd be in there, her brother would be in there, I'm sure. He's a swimming dog. So you can see we were right down there before, so you can see how far the tide's come in. The little boats, I've seen quite a few of them coming up to look at the lighthouse, and Puffin Island. They go around Puffin Island and look at the seals. You can see the rocks have all been covered where that buoy is. You can see the mist over there. Oh, that's the Great Orme, by the way, right over there. Water's very clear. Won't be clear water. There's a little cruisy pleasure boat type thing there. Not my cup of tea at all. Although I have been on one of the boat cruises up to Puffin Island and I did enjoy it. I do boaty things. So yachts over there. I have to be in the right frame of mind. Has to catch me on a brave day. Now the wind's coming this way now, so you probably won't be able to hear me. So I'll turn round. There we are. So just a little added extra here. We're actually pretty much within 20 minutes or so of high tide. It can give half an hour either way. I'm wondering if coming that way and waves coming that way now, so who knows, we might be on the turn. There's a fishing boat there, which I took a picture of before. Here's that, another rib boat coming. I've already taken a video of that, it's already gone back and I've missed it. Come up to the they'll come up to the lighthouse, have a look round, and then he will head off. Now the other guy powered right up to the lighthouse. I don't know where that fishing boat's going. He is heading out to sea, maybe that's the way he does it. I mean, he's headed all the way out that way, all the way around the island. So I suppose that's where the deep water is. He's gone around the backside of Puffin, but he seems to be heading in towards the lighthouse, which is a bit strange. I suppose it's high tide, so this is going round the lighthouse and coming back again. Round Puffin Island and coming back again. Seems a bit odd. I thought he was heading out to sea when I saw him going out the back of Puffin Island, but what do I know? Now this guy has just, this is as close as he's come, and the other guy came up really close. But the fishing boat, no idea what he's doing. I think we'll just stay here and watch for a while. Gone a bit choppy, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking the tide's maybe on the turn. I don't know, I'm just guessing really. Waves are heading that way. That boat looks like it's coming straight for us. I'm sure it'll turn at some stage. You can hear its engines. Seems to be turning towards inwards. In towards the going back the way it's come. Seems very odd. It's the stones, yeah. She's not a great fan of swimming, I don't know why. No. Sorry, did you want to get past me? Do you want to go further? bonus in this big ship coming past. Obviously there's tourists on it, so I'll be at the back. Looks like a working boat. Well, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've lived here all this time and I've never seen that before. Seems like I might be having to have another call with my brother-in-law. Oh, it's blowing a whistle. Just come a bit further along the coast. Oh, this is Llyniog. I used to come here with my son when he was little. When I lived here. So just take a little video because this is the best of the day really. It's still a bit windy. And the sun's just gone behind a cloud, but beautiful, beautiful. Clear view of the coastline there. Beautiful cormorants on there. There might be cormorants, there might be sharks. From this distance and with my eyesight, I can't see the difference. But over there you can see both the little orme and the great orme. And then Penmon is round that headland to the right. This is a lovely little spot. There's a nice little beach over there. Yeah, I used to come with my son when he was little. I really like coming here. It's not known by everybody. And big vehicles can't get in here because it's got a barrier. Yeah, so I'll say bye-bye from Penmon to Lighthouse and Puffin Island. Great Orme in the distance. And hope to catch you next time. I hope you've really enjoyed this one. Jess, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Oh no, she's going to have another look at the sea, I think, aren't you? She's really enjoyed this little holiday. And I've enjoyed it as well. I need to make a few changes to the Qubo. I need to learn how to say Qubo and stop saying Qubo. That'd be good. Yeah, so there we are. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye bye.